General Assembly. This is the main deliberative body of the United Nations, often called the Parliament of Nations. The General Assembly is the only UN organ where all 193 member states have an equal voice, with one country, one vote. It is the central forum for discussing all international issues covered by the UN Charter, including peace and security, development, and international law. The resolutions it passes are important expressions of world opinion, but they are generally non-binding, meaning they act as recommendations and are not legally enforceable. Admitting new members requires a Security Council recommendation before the Assembly vote, and the Assembly's internal and budgetary decisions are binding within the UN. The Assembly also approves the UN's budget and the admission of new members. Security Council. This is the most powerful organ of the United Nations, with the primary responsibility for maintaining international peace and security. The Security Council has 15 members. 5 of these are permanent members with veto power: the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Russia, and China. The other 10 members are elected by the General Assembly for 2-year terms. Unlike the General Assembly, the Security Council can pass binding resolutions, which all member states are legally obligated to obey. It can impose sanctions, authorize the use of force, and dispatch peacekeeping missions. The veto power of the 5 permanent members means that any one of them can block a resolution, a frequent source of inaction and controversy. ECOSOC. This is the UN's central platform for addressing the world's economic, social, and environmental challenges. ECOSOC is at the heart of the UN's development system. It is responsible for promoting higher standards of living, human rights, and sustainable development. It is a coordinating body for the UN development system, providing overall guidance to funds and programs such as UNICEF, while specialized agencies like the World Health Organization and UNESCO are autonomous bodies linked to the UN by agreements that ECOSOC helps to coordinate. Trusteeship Council. This is a unique organ with a historic mission that is now largely complete. The Trusteeship Council was established to provide international supervision for 11 trust territories, former colonies, or dependent territories, to ensure that adequate steps were taken to prepare them for self-government or independence. After the last trust territory, Palau, became independent in 1994, the Council suspended its operations. It technically still exists within the UN Charter and can meet if required, but it is no longer an active part of the United Nations. ICJ. Often called the World Court, the ICJ is the principal judicial organ of the United Nations. Based in The Hague, Netherlands, its role is to settle legal disputes submitted to it by states in accordance with international law. It is important to know that the ICJ only hears cases between countries, not between individuals. It should not be confused with the International Criminal Court, which prosecutes individuals. The court is composed of 15 judges, and its rulings are binding on the countries that have agreed to participate in a case. Secretariat. This is the administrative engine of the United Nations, responsible for carrying out the day-to-day work of the organization. The Secretariat is composed of tens of thousands of international UN staff members who work at duty stations all over the world. It is led by the Secretary General, who is the Chief Administrative Officer of the UN and a symbol of its ideals. The Secretariat staff administer peacekeeping operations, mediate international disputes, gather information on economic and social trends, and implement the decisions made by the other 5 organs. Thanks for watching. Many people call for UN reform. If you could change one UN organ or its powers, which would it be and why? Let me know in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.